Greetings, replay viewers. How are you all doing? I hope your Sunday is going well. Let me know where you are watching this from. Let me know your name, your country, and your time zone, how your day is going. So on today's topic, I want to be telling you a missing ingredient that you are not even adding as you are working on your work plan, your income producing activity plan or work schedule, and all those other stuff that you're doing as an entrepreneur marketing here on any social media platform. So that's what this topic will be about today on my Facebook Live. And I was thinking it would be nice to do a Facebook Live challenge where I'll be talking about the key elements people are doing wrong in the entrepreneurship work. And I'll be also sharing a tool that you can all use to basically build your list, whether it's through a Facebook group or any community off social media or on your email list. Because a lot of entrepreneurs may or may not know that your asset is your email list. And if you're not growing your email list, you're basically losing, the bloodline of your business. All right, greetings all. I am not able to see your comments, which is very sad, but leave me a comment and I'll definitely comment back with I'll comment back like right afterwards. Okay, so the topic of today is, let me just read my my comment. It's just so weird. How could I forget my own statement? Your success planner is missing a key ingredient, which leads to failure in other areas of your life. So please turn on notification because this will be a Facebook Live challenge and I'll be doing it every single day. Not sure an exact time, but literally almost every single day. And what steps that you should take starting today to change what you're writing in your planner so you have success in other areas. Okay. Entrepreneurs. So I'm sure a lot of you know who Michelle Obama is. She was former first lady, and she's a very inspirational woman. She's hardworking. She's someone who we look up to as female entrepreneurs. And also for the guys out there who know her as well, you already know who she is and what she stands for, and just her work ethic is truly amazing. I'm getting distracted by so many notifications. Okay, so I'm sure a lot of us, we always talk about plan. We always write, okay, so this morning I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to communicate with 10 people, I'm going to raise 5 leads, I'm going to close 2 sales, and I'm going to learn SEO, I'm going to learn Facebook ads, I'm going to learn YouTube ads, I'm going to learn so many things. I'm going to raise up money to invest in a course and this. We always plan for something that, of course, requires work, but we always never plan ourselves in it. We always forget our needs. We always forget our wants. We always forget the things that are important to us, the things that make us feel whole, the things that make us who we are, and the things that just helps fill our cup up. I'm sure a lot of you always hear the statement. It's not something new. You've heard it everywhere. I'm sure a lot of you listen to motivational videos or all these information out there that says, fill your cup first before you fill others. And that's just the truth. That is just the truth. You have to learn to fill your cup first before you fill up others. It's good to definitely, of course, plan all your work and everything, but never forget to put yourself in there. Even if you're putting in morning routines, but how many hours are you putting in your morning routines? And how focused and concentrated are you when you are performing your morning routines? Or you're just rushing into it and it doesn't feel, fulfilling because you just rushed it. You didn't really feel calm. You didn't feel the effect that you are supposed to feel when you're performing your morning routine or daily routine. Or are you even adding a nightly routine? Are you adding subliminal messaging routine? Are you learning about mindset training? Are you learning to shift your negative words, the things that you say to yourself, the things that you say to other people, the things that you say upon your business, saying, "Oh, I'm not going to get sales, I'm not going to get any leads." The more of these terms you say to yourself, just know there's a piece of your brain that doesn't tell what's real and what's fake, and that is a subconscious mind. Just earlier on, I just got to actually last night I was watching this movie called The Unsinkable by Sonia Riccati. I think that's her name. You can look it up online. I'm not promoting anything. Hey, Angie. Oh, I can see your comment. That's crazy. Nice to see you, Angie. Yeah, so I was watching that YouTube. I was watching YouTube video. I was watching that movie, and it was talking about different stories of people how they've basically bounced back from adversity and tragedy, and basically hopeful, like hopelessness, literally. One of them, she had witnessed both her parents murder, like right in front of her eyes, and she was only 9 years old. And for the past 20 years, she basically was blaming herself for the death of her parents, even though she knows that she didn't kill them, but in her mind, she thinks she could have done something to stop it. So what she did to overcome it after 20 years, she decided to utilize, forgiveness. So forgiving herself, forgiving her father for killing her mom, forgiving her father for killing himself and not doing the right thing. And ever since she kept doing that practice daily, things were just slightly better for her. Another one was Joseph Dispenza. He was a triathlete. My goodness, English. And he, I don't know, he broke his back. I was half asleep watching it, but I truly remember majority of the things. And he was in hospital. The doctor said his spine, the middle part of his spine, basically split into two, and he was going to be on bed rest for like a couple of months. So in his head, because he's a scientist, a psychologist, he knows that there's the positive subconscious mind, which basically is the healing power of your inner body, which of course reflects your outer living, outer experiences, and etc. like that. So what he did, yeah, I love Joe Dispenza. I need to finish reading his book. So he basically spent his time bed rest, just picturing his spine being well, being fixed, allowing the internal body cells to basically fix his spine. And he basically imagined himself walking again, being with his family, his wife, his kids. And that was all he could think about. But of course, it's not an easy process. You have to continuously do that. He said there were times he felt like, oh, he can never walk again. He might have to sell his business. He might have to do this and that. And the day he said, no, this is not what I want to train my mind to think. I want to heal my body. So I have to think well of my body. And that's what he kept thinking and thinking. And down the line, he could walk again. He went back. He's a triathlete. He's doing his thing. He's back with his family, and he's happy. So that just comes to show, like, no matter what you're going through, there are people out there who have bounced back, and you can do the same thing. So the point of this live video is to let you know that the next time you're planning your income producing activities or your work activities on social media or offline, this is directly to entrepreneurs. Even if you're not an entrepreneur, you may be working at a job, or maybe you're at school, maybe you're a parent, or maybe you are a consultant, maybe you work under someone, or you work on a contract basis. At the end of the day, know that you are actually just as important as your clients. You are just as important as your business. You're just as important as your job, as your work, as your studies. You're just as important. So whenever you schedule 1 hour, communicating with someone, maybe recruiting people or getting leads or building your email list, whatever planning you're doing, don't forget to add yourself. Don't forget, okay, I want to save up maybe $100. I want to go maybe to a spa day for like an hour and a half. Or I want to travel to meet my grandma, my grandparents, meet my cousins I haven't met in a while. Or spend like a little, even doesn't have to be money, spend even just time to talk with a friend, to talk with your mom, your dad, your brothers and sisters, your family, or maybe a good friend that you haven't spoken with, because those are little things that will bring you back into this peaceful zone. It'll just bring you back in. It attaches you to the natural elements of the world. And when you feel calm, when you feel joy, when you feel peace, it basically reflects now in your business, in your activities, when you go back into doing your work, your whatever producing income activities that you have to do, because now you've filled your cup. Now you've filled your soul. Now you've forgiven yourself. Now you've fed your needs and your wants because you've included that part in your planner. So I urge you all, if you're an entrepreneur, even if you're not, I advise you to not forget to input your needs and your wants in your planner, because that is just as important as you making your income online, as much as gaining your client or your first sale or anything like that. So please don't forget to do that, because it's really important. Because if you miss just, doing something good for yourself, even if you earned your first income, it's not going to be good. I'm sure majority of you have heard some millionaires, they've killed themselves, even though they've amassed so much wealth, but because they never spent enough time to give back to themselves or to the things that they care about or the things that were precious to them. So and wherever you are now in your journey, you're actually at a better position, because you may not have the wealth right now, may not have the prosperity or abundance that you have right now, but because now you slowly know the elements that you will need to be successful in your work, in your goal setting, in your planning, everything like that. Now the journey becomes slowly more smoothly. I'm not saying it'll be super easy. No, definitely not. But it'll be much more smoothly, much more calm, because now you know the elements. Now you know the little ingredients for you to be successful in all areas of your life. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the definition of success, where you fulfill your needs and others' needs, and it all comes into one balance. All right, that's all I want to share with you all. Thank you all for watching my Facebook Live. Turn on the Facebook Live notification to catch my next Facebook Lives. And I'll be doing a safe self-love challenge. And you're more than welcome to join on this challenge. Just comment hashtag self-love. And I'll also be creating a Facebook group all about cracking and breaking your limiting beliefs and making sure that you're putting yourself of so much worth and value, so you can basically duplicate that in the marketplace when you're doing your work on social media or maybe even offline. All right, that's all I want to share with you. And now it's my time actually to go and do my thing, which will be, I'm going to make some lunch. I'm going to read Abundance Now. I really have been always wanting to read that book. But as I got to realize, I keep planning, okay, I got to do this. I have to I have to bring my email list, but I never put myself as a plan. Like, there's so many things I want to do for myself because I know it'll be fun. It's going to make me happy. So try and put yourself in that as well. Exactly. Like what Angie says, self-love. It's all about self-love. So ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to include yourself in your planner, because like I said, your wants and needs are just as important as the client or the business or the job or the work that you're doing right now. All right. Peace. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you on my next broadcast tomorrow. Cheers.